trust myself. I don't even need no help. Did it by myself, I don't need no help. Tryna stack money like books on the shelf.
Hundreds in the bag, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand. Way she's working for it, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand.
Did it by myself like a selfie. Nobody try to help me. Came to the club with an island girl. I'ma take it to the crib and let me buy you pearls.
Did it by myself, no one help me, yeah. Now these bitches want a selfie. I like big gold chains, I like big gold rings. Let me take it to the crib and let me buy you things.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes to ride in the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Did it by myself like a selfie, yeah. Nobody try to help me, yeah.
She likes the ice and I ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell. Big dog status, two-tone paddock. Stacks in the crib, I got a two-floor attic.
Got a two-floor attic, got your girl in the attic. But I'ma bring her right back, dude, don't panic, I'm savage. And nigga, if it's beef, we can manage.
I know a couple guys that walk around with automatics. I got big dog status, I ain't playing, I ain't average. I'ma leave you hearing static, I'ma leave you hearing static.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes the ice and I ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time will tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Take note.
Tino, babe.
Yo, Tino, he'll get his dome pop. Satin blue on his whip, but he ain't no cop. Don't stop, spray up his motor till it smokes up. Cause what I bought for insurance, I have it wrote off, you joker. Suck on your mum and take note, cause the foreign ring up in his grill. Like grandma stovetop, don't flop. Fuck up the game, like this was Roblox. Oh gunner, running this field, I'm for your walk up. Drum roll, load up a cannon and give her more shots. I put your face on a beam, now you're Zordon. Treat you like an old sketchbook, you'll get drawn on. I lead your girl from the back, I'm that raw blood. Wait, who the fuck feels they could do me something? I'll roll up in your ends with a toolie busting. 32 ugly as shit, like Miss Rooney's husband. Somebody cut me a deal, I'm just too disgusting. Niggas think they next in line, but they ain't doing nothing. Mask on, metal in hand, Freddy Krueger's coming. Tools all up in your home, I'm here to fix the plumbing. House blown, toaster run, leak gas from your oven. Diol on your girlfriend's face, and she best get to sucking. Head game resemble my dad, cause it was good for nothing. Yeah, I'm still vegan, but I'm down for beef. Niggas think they slick with a dialect, but talk is cheap. Watch your mouth, little nigga, because I roll with heat. Top said there's no returns, and I see no receipt. I put your boy in the back, like he was groceries. Riding round with the burner boy in case I find any extendo. Licking off shots until it overheats. No mask, did it barefaced, just so they know it's me. Eyes closed, chest wide open, heart surgery. Usher said just let it burn, let's make it third degree. Niggas think everything's jokes until you shoot his queen. Shot was funny as shit, it barely missed the bean. Wax on, then wax off to leave the burner clean. Then open up the Uber app to flee the murder scene. Waving a stick will make them levitate. I raise a toast in the air, let's celebrate. See a couple holding a blade, like it's wedding day. And yous can leave with a slash, just like wedding cake. Bitches on snap in the snacks. Oh no you ain't, know your place. Word to flawless, you look like bellyache. Beat my dick all off in the face, and let it detonate. All facts, just ask your mum, she'll demonstrate. Damn right babes, I'm a jerk, just let it marinate. I gave it a beat like I was tenfold. I'm some retarded head, my tongue's mental. Babes, if you die then you die, cause you was meant to. Nigga, all I do is draw, I'm a pencil. Run up on you niggas like the rent's due. Dude, screwed, if I see food, you're on the menu. Your homies have to find the Dragon Balls to resurrect you. Fuck it, you niggas can all hate. I'm better than all of you niggas I don't rate. If your girl's fit, 4+4, she'll get 8. I'm a chiropractor back, just setting them all straight. Scorps, take note.
Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, where I answer sporting questions from the chat. I talk to the lovely citizens in the city of Sarcasm. Big up to my G Hassan for the raid. Big up to the catch-up early on for the raid as well. And we're here. Weekend's just gone with Manchester United, Arsenal, Liverpool, and Chelsea all picking up victories. Arsenal in their race, in their pursuit of the title. Manchester United, Liverpool, and Chelsea in their pursuit of Champions League places. Manchester City dropped points at Spurs, though. They dropped points at Spurs, and there's some news from Ornstein in regards to Pep Guardiola's potential future as well. So we will be discussing all of those things plus more. Anyone got any questions on the Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson fight as well? Let me know. Big up to Karma in the chat. I see you, Karma. I'm guessing you watched it, but big up to you. She says salute Flawless in the chat. Hit the like on the hit the like button on the way in, good people. Make sure you do. Big up from the streets to the stadium. Big up Prom as well. Like I said, Catch Up was here earlier. Shout out SB. Big up Catch each and every time. Shout out to my G side. Good to see you in the chat as well. Walters, big up to you. Beautiful Ashes. Good to see you in the chat as well. But make sure. Well, let me start correctly. Let me start this correctly. First and foremost, big up everybody supporting Sarcasm City TV as always. I really appreciate it. So salute to everyone supporting Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you hit the like button on the video though. Whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after the live, big up to all the audio listeners. Hit the like button on the video. Let's run up the likes. Make sure you share this out across all of the socials and follow across all of the socials. Yes, it's Flawless. At Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV, at Yes It's Flawless on Twitter, X, Instagram. So follow, retweet, like, share, all that good stuff. And just as important, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well. Subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City TV Extra as well, people. Make sure you subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel. Links in the title as well. Because you get fan calling shows over there, Premier League watch-alongs, Champions League watch-alongs, NBA, boxing, UFC watch-alongs, more fan calling shows over there as well. Like Erdem says, road to 17K. Exactly. Big up Spurs in the building. Says, big up Flawless. I need your main to slap up your side this week. Thomas Frank out. Hashtag Spurs winning the EFL Championship. We got you, man. Don't worry. We're going to do the business, man. We're going to beat Spurs, get Frank out of the job, and then your Independence Day is on its way. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention, if you're a member of the channel as well on these Q&As, your question takes priority like a super chat. So if you see me going to the same names, I'm not ignoring anybody. So I will star your question if you are indeed a member. And if you're kind enough to super chat, I'll get to that as well. Links in the pinned comment for the membership. But let's run up these likes because it's terrible. We're only at 9 likes. There's over 140 of you in the building. Let's get up to 40 likes, people. We need to get up to 40 likes. That's what we need to be doing, man. What's going on? This is a terrible return currently. We're at 16,325 subscribers. I need one more subscriber. So I'm looking for 39 more likes. Well, we just hit 10. So I'm looking for 40. I'm looking for 40 more likes, people. I'm looking for 40 more likes, I should say. And I'm looking for one more subscriber as well. But let's get into the damn show. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Big up Bolstack as well. Big up Bolstack. Erdem, you can ask whatever questions you want to ask. No problem. Get your questions in. But like I said, see me going to the same names, you know why. But this is interesting. Breaking news. And we spoke about this on the Q&A on Sunday as well, funnily enough, about Pep's potential future. So Ornstein says, I think there's an extremely strong chance of Pep Guardiola leaving Manchester City at the end of the season. He signed a 2-year deal, but even inside City's higher-ups, there was an expectation that it was going to be a 1-year deal right until the moment it was pretty much announced. And there's a feeling in the industry the 2 years was to buy times. Of course, he could see out that period. But it was possibly a clever and sensible decision designed to maybe try and keep some pressure and scrutiny off him this season. That hasn't really worked because Manchester City have been talking to potential candidates if he does leave. And that's via at Sky Sports News. Goes on to say more. Just give me 1 second. Ornstein also says, the one thing we're hearing louder than ever before is people well-placed think Pep is leaving. We're not saying that that's cast iron. We're not saying it's guaranteed. He's got previous for making his decision late, changing his mind when he's been of the persuasion to go. So you can say with absolute certainty, but the way the season is going, things don't feel completely right. Nobody is denying that Pep Guardiola could be on his way out this summer. Interesting. Mad. It's a shame I ain't got the show with Vader till Wednesday. We'll definitely get his thoughts on that. Well, my thoughts on this in regards to Pep, and it has been rumored, you can't go out like this, Pep. Pep's one of the GOATs. He sits at that table. He's in the GOAT Hall of Fame. He sits at that table with all the other GOATs, your Ancelottis, your Sir Alex Fergusons, etc., etc. But you can't go out like this. You can't go out not winning the Premier League or Champions League. Now, if he doesn't win the Premier League and he wins the Champs, or he doesn't win the Champions League and he wins the Prem and then he leaves, I hear it. You can't go out like this. You got to fight this battle. You can't. You lost to Arne Slot and then you're potentially losing to Mikel Arteta. So you've gone 2 years without the Premier League. And what would it be? When did they win the Champions League? Was it 21, 22? So it'd be 3-4 years without the Champions League. No. I from a rival perspective, I love it because I don't think City crumble, but I think they struggle after Pep. Unless they go and get Luis Enrique, which them jokers would be absolutely lucky to go from friggin' Pep Guardiola to Enrique. Unless they go and get Enrique, I think that they struggle because they're struggling with Pep, and Pep is him. Don't ever get it misunderstood. Don't ever get that fucked up, basically. But you can't go out like this. Go win your league title. Go win your Champions League. I'm not hearing it. Can't be getting ran out by Arteta or ran out by Arne Slot. Look at this. Look at the league. There's not another GOAT level manager in the league. There isn't nobody that we say sits at that table that you sit at. And there's no one even we say, I should be in the room. There's no one knocking at the door, really. Even if Arteta wins the league, we don't look at Arteta and say he's one of the GOATs. I rate Unai Emery not one of the GOATs. Michael Carrick's new. Arne Slot definitely not one of the GOATs. Thomas Frank, no. Liam Rosenior's just getting started. Like, there's no other GOAT or GOAT-like where we say, oh, you get on the list in the league. Now, if this was Klopp here or Prime Mourinho was here or Prime Wenger was here or Prime Ferguson was here, I'd be more understanding of that. You telling me you can't put this together and go on another run? Really? Against Mikel Arteta and Arsenal and whoever Liverpool bring in. Let's say Xavi. So let's say it's Xavi Alonso for Liverpool. And let's say, who's the favorite for the Manchester United job? Let's say it's Tuchel because his name keeps getting banded. So let's say it's Tuchel at Manchester United. It's Xavi Alonso at Liverpool. It's Arteta at Arsenal. And it's Liam Rosenior at Chelsea. You telling me you don't think you can pick up 3 league titles in a row against that? Look at the people that Pep has competed against. The elites of the elites. When you look at what the leagues he's been in, look at who he's won league titles against. Just look at that Liverpool Jurgen Klopp side. Push them to the limit twice. What was it? 98 points and 99 points. And then the other was 98 points and 97 points. That Liverpool side. With all those world-class players, that Liverpool side, I think if you change in a season, Sai will know this because he's in the chat. I think if you change like 3 of their results, they went from winning a double to winning a quad. If you would have changed like 3 results or 2 results. That's with, so you dealt with that. You dealt with Mourinho over in Real Madrid, even though you left that. I'm sure there was an elite manager when you was in Germany. I'm sure there was more elite managers in Spain at the time as well, because you spent quite a period of time at Barcelona. Even the Champions League, what you did, winning at Barcelona, winning the Champions, a treble at City, 4-peated, Centurions. And you're going out like this. Nah. If Pep runs out, and we spoke about this on the Q&A, and I think it was Vic who asked, like, oh, how, or someone in the chat might have, or how does it affect his legacy? And I was like, his legacy is cemented. He was asking how much of a black market is. And if he leaves, I'm definitely looking at him with a side eye. Telling me you can't pick up 2 more league titles in the Champions League. Because even when you look at the state of Europe, Europe's not that strong. It's really not. Like Barcelona with Flick have their deficiencies. Real Madrid is totally not higher right now. Granted, you have Bayern Munich with Pep. You got Luis Enrique with PSG, who are a very, very, very good outfit. But that's it. You telling me you can't pick up some more Prems in the Champs? However many GOAT managers out there, I say that again, how many are knocking on the door? It's literally Enrique. He's probably the best of the rest in regards to managers. And he's got some ways. He's done very well where he sits. I think he just needs to do more in regards to the GOAT conversation, but I'd say he's knocking on the door. I'd say he's going to get there. Yeah, so I say in Flawless, we drew out Spurs at home. If you would have won that game, that's our title. Like, And now the state of this league. And I was saying this about Manchester City. If I'm a top manager, and that's not just City. So City, Liverpool, let's say Chelsea become available, Manchester United. Let's use those four. If I'm a manager and Pep leaves, I look at the league and go, I can win. I can come here and not only win, I can dominate. If you believe that you are the guy. If you join Manchester United and Pep's left City, and let's say it's, I don't know, it's not Luis Enrique, but pick a manager. And then let's say Chelsea have Liam Rossini, Arsenal got Arteta still, Liverpool have Xavi Alonso. You can't come here and like, I just look at you funny. Nah, man, like we're not doing that. Ain't doing that. I'm definitely looking at Pep, like I said, is one of the GOATs, but I'm looking at you very, very different. Very, very different. But it's interesting that that's coming out now. Very, very interesting that that's coming out now. Just after a draw. But things can change because if Arsenal lose and they win their next game, they're 3 points behind Arsenal. Then it's a whole different conversation. Then it's race on. Adam says, yeah, flawless, but he might be washed like Mourinho in a historic list is better than almost every manager, but even he knows he ain't the manager he once was. That's why he's in Turkey and now. Yeah, Mourinho is and has been washed. I don't think Pep is washed. I think that's crazy to say. I don't think Pep's washed. I don't. I genuinely don't think he's washed at all. I think they need to get their recruitment better. He also needs to start managing better, but no, I don't think Pep's washed. I've not seen any signs to say he's washed because he's still in the race. He's still in the race. I'm telling you that now. I'm telling you lot that now. But continue to run up the likes as well. Make sure you do so. Make sure you lot do so. What else you lot saying in the chat? Continue to get your questions in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City TV Extra as well. Catch, I see you in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to the catch up. Also, make sure you lot subscribe to the catch up also. Flawless, do you think we ever see a 90 plus point season again? Yeah. I think we see it again. I don't know when, but I think we see it again. I think all it takes is one team to be if one team was consistent this season, you get 90 points. Liverpool should have got it last season, but you lot just fell off a cliff. What did you get in the end? 84. What did you lot get? 84? Was it 82? Something like that. I'm saying. Victor is saying here, and it's not the scrub Victor. This is it's another Victor. It says Pep is washed. Come on, yeah, I don't believe it either. I don't think he's washed. I don't know actually if you're saying that at me. I can't actually gauge the sarcasm. It's crazy. I'm guessing you're agreeing with me, but I could be wrong. But I don't think Pep is washed. See, you got 87 last season, and that's far from the best Liverpool side you've seen. And you got 87. So in this league, you definitely got opportunity. I'm telling you. One sec, you look. Just making sure I've shared this out across all the socials as well. Continue to get your questions in. It don't have to be on Pep either. Don't have to be on Pep. Yeah. 84. So they were 2 wins off. It was 2 wins off. Yeah, 84. So yeah, he was 2 wins off. Same difference. So look at some of the daft points they dropped towards the back end of the season. Yeah, flawless. He's staying a bit too long. He shouldn't have signed that new deal. He should have left after the Prem title. And it's not like Mr. Arsene Wenger stayed too long. He also damaged his club. All right, so Erdem, let me ask you then. You don't think that Pep is capable of winning a league title again? You look at the scope of the Premier League right now. You don't think he could beat the other 19 managers to a Premier League title? I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I don't think Pep is incapable of winning another league title. Trust me, I want to be wrong because I'm tired of Pep. Cost me 2 Champions Leagues. But, Pep is still Pep. Like, what are we doing here? That's it. You lot won the league and went on a party run and still got 84 points. And partied for April and May. See what I'm saying? He is, but not at that plastic club. So what is it about that club then, Walters, that you think? Are you lot just doing this from a rivalry perspective, which I understand, I respect. I do the same shit. I'll do the same shit. Well, you lot gotta let me know. Y'all gotta let me know. Strand Larson for 48 million is crazy. I see certain deals, I'm like, why? Who brokered that? You're like, all right, we're gonna bring in a striker. Let's go get Strand Larson. Yeah. Never had any pull, only money to throw. but they still got money to throw. Did they not just spend 80 million in this window? How much was Semenyo? 60. And Guehi was 20, right? So did they not just spend 80 million on two of the best of the rest in the Premier League? And then they spent however much in the summer, and then they dropped like 100 M's or 100 plus M's last January as well. Like January 2025. And then they bought the summer before that. They got Strand Larsen and Gesand, a striker is that from Mateta, apparently out now for 3-4 months. Damn, what did he? That's why he failed the medical. What was the injury? Flawless, you think Pep is struggling with the league physically? Yes. I think they are struggling with the physicality side of things, but what he's not doing is adapting his tactics to that. Because I don't think Manchester City's lack of physicality is that far away from Manchester United's lack of physicality. We struggle from an athletic standpoint, and I've been saying this. We really, really do. Like, when you look at our midfield options, and then you look at, trying to think, centre-back. And even when you look at our centre-back options, and even full-back, you don't really have that many athletic players. If you look at Manchester, so take away the strikers and take away the wingers, the strikers, and the 10s. Because we do, like, that goal we scored against Manchester City, like, if someone's got it, there's a pitch side view of that. So someone is parallel with the goal that Manchester City were attacking at. And then they film the whole thing, and you see how Dorgu and Bremo Ahmad are just gone. But they are class of Dorgu as an attacker as well. Look at, we not Bruno, Maino, Casemiro, Agate, Dalot, Maz, Shaw, Maguire, Martinez. I'll exclude Euro and Heaven from that. I actually think they have some foot speed and can shift on a football pitch. But that ain't the most athletic. There's some energetic players. You got Agate and you got Bruno, and Casemiro can read the game well, and Maino can. But in regards to just raw athleticism, no. And if we played like how City played, we get moved to. If we play the game transition to transition, we get moved to. Like, can we sit deep and counter attack? Yes. But if we was just like, all right, we're going to attack and throw everybody forward, then you attack, and then we attack. Will we score goals? Yes, because of our attack. But will we concede? Also, yes. So I do think they are. I look at their midfield options: Rodri, Reinders, Bernardo Silva, Foden, Cherky, Nori, Nunes, Juvenal Adiguehi. Kosanov can shift a little bit, but there isn't that much athleticism, power, and strength. There's not a lot of running speed there. There's not a lot of running speed when you look in their team. Now, up front, yeah, you got Semenyo and attacking-wise, you got Semenyo and Doku and Haaland. Yes, their man can shift. Yes, but other than that, there is a lot. So, yeah, to answer your question, I think it is. I think they do struggle with that. What's up, Flawless? We're on fire, bro vibes. We are, man, Jonathan. Hopefully, we can just carry on the good form. Flawless, right now, we say your attack is better than City's. Form-wise, yes. Form-wise. And we the most informed team in the league. But Haaland on it, Semenyo on it, Cherky on it, Foden on it, Marmoush on it. That's a whole different conversation if all of them are on form. If you've got Foden, Semenyo, Marmoush, Haaland, Cherky, all on form. Granted, we do well. But, yeah. We are. We got one of the better attacks in the league. I've been saying this. What are we saying about likes? Yo, we're only at 26. Did I say 40? Or did I say, no, I said 50. So we're almost halfway there. Hey, let's run up these likes. What are we doing? Make sure, even if you've got me on in the background, that's calm. I appreciate it, but I need you to pick up your phone or your tablet or whatever device, or grab your PS5, PS4 controller, your Xbox One, Xbox 360 controller, and hit the like button. And if you don't have a YouTube account, you have an email, use that to hit the like button and subscribe, because it all helps people. I need you lot on it. Because you know why? The more that you lot like, the more it goes out to the algorithm. And then the more it goes out to the algorithm, the more people that join. The more people that join, the more that I get advertisers in the chat. And then the more advertisements I get in the chat, the more money I make. And then the more money I make, the more content and the better the content I can make. See how it works, people? That's how it works. So please hit the like button. Right, what am I doing here? What is going on? Sorry, people. I'm just putting this poll in the chat to make sure. because it all helps. Like I say, get any questions in, people. Because you lot got so, you know, it's crazy. It ain't really you lot here, but people have so much to say and want to disagree with me when I'm on Q&As with everyone else. Or I've got panelists on with me and I can't really get to the chat. But when I'm one-on-one and I'm like, all right, let's have this conversation and let's see what you lot are saying. It doesn't happen. It's rarely. Shouts to the lovely Charlotte in the chat, says flawless. Fire emoji. Hope you're doing good. Big up to everyone in the chat too. Hope you're blessed, Charlotte. Always good to see you. You lot make sure you subscribe to Charlotte's chat as well. And flawless, if you see that centre back's also not good on the ball. That's fair. That's fair. Big up to Rice. Says big up flawless of the fucking Chelsea. Yeah, man. Big up the Chelsea, man, for taking Garnacho off our hands. Losing Casper before Bruno is bad. Yeah, but the scouts need to do what they need to do. I would have preferred Casemiro to stay on and sign an extension, but I'm guessing that Casemiro wanted to move on and he's like, this is my time now. So we need to rebuild that midfield anyway. So, and Bruno might leave. I don't think it's a guarantee, even though he's playing well and he's in good form. And you know what the Bruno disciples are like? That's what I call him. Because they worship that man like he's Jesus. Because they shout about when he plays well from Spider-Man rooftops. But when he plays poorly, crickets. Notice that. When he's playing poorly, crickets. It's because he's in a bad team and these bad players around him. But when he plays well in that said bad team and with them bad players, but he has been playing well of late. And that was a world-class assist. That was a world-class, the skill beforehand to send Calvin Bassey as well. Because Bassey no slouch. He is a P&P guy. And geez, man, drop the shoulder and then boom. And then the pass into Sesko as well. The cross was accurate. Like he's picked him out. He's just not here in area. Shout out to him. And then Sesko for the touch and the finish. Quality. And I was saying this on Mandem United, said it on my match reaction as well. As you lot can see the board right here, as I said it on the match reaction. Make sure you lot check out my board on the match reaction because he's on if I'm not outside, always on the match reaction. I don't even know where one of my pointers is. Is it here? There it is. Got my pointer right here. So yes. Hey, 1 second. Talking to you. Yes, you. Hit the like button. That's what it is. I even said it on here. And I was like, Bruno, quality skill for the winner. Sesko, great finish. Casemiro was my man of the match. Cunha Meno, very good again. I thought Delo was very good, excellent defensively. You can see, sorry. Amrim out, absolute footballing terrorist. Amrim out. And props to Michael Carrick as well. So if you want to see more of this, it's all on the match reaction as well, people. But as I was saying, yeah, I've been saying it. People with the over-the-top criticism of Cunha. Because it was, again, being critical of him is fine. I hear that. I understand it. Especially before Carrick joined. Because he was playing terribly. And I was critical of him. But the whole can't play with Bruno. Or what else was it? Or it's not Wolves. He can't do it. He can't do it at Manchester United. Quiet. After them City and Arsenal games. And then it changed to, he can't play off the left from the start. Then he wins the free kick that contributes to the first goal and he scores a banging second goal. And now there's still more excuses. So, okay. All right. Bet. Like, sure. Bet. But salute to Cunha. Good to see. And I think his GNA he's done very well in terms of output, I think, in the last 5 to 6 games or something like that. With Cunha. It's saying crazy. It's saying mad and shout out to Sai because he just dropped my match reaction, to the United Fulham game in the chat. So watch that afterwards. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, Cunha, good, very, 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 very good. Again, Meno, a manager who had won 31% of his games, a manager who had finished 15th, a manager who from August to January playing a back five failed to get a clean sheet away from home. A manager who was playing a back five from August to January only got 2 clean sheets at home. A manager who failed to get who lost away to League 2 Grimsby. And people wanted to swear by him and trust him on Meno when we're clearly struggling and we was averaging 1 win a month. We're doing what Liverpool have done this year, win 1 game per month. And Liverpool have won 1 Premier League game in January. Hopefully they only win 1 Premier League game in February. Ridiculous. Casemiro, love to see him getting his plaudits. Like the board said, my man of the match. My man of the match, without doubt. I thought he was top quality. Defensively, offensively, on point. I mentioned Dalot. I thought he was good defensively against Chukwueze as well. I thought he did very well because I was concerned. Chukwueze picked up the ball. And also, as well, because I said it before the match, And many others said, oh, what are Manchester United going to do when you play against a team and you have to dominate the ball? And I was saying I wanted us to not only win the game in impressive fashion, I wanted us to be dominant on the ball and dominate possession. And that didn't happen because there was large parts of the game we could not get the ball. We didn't give Fulham the ball. That wasn't the game plan. We just couldn't get the ball at times. And they played out from the press very well. They're a very good football inside, and they just lack in the final third. And what I like about that is we were still defensively solid. We conceded a pen. It was on Maguire's side, but we see Maguire's deficiencies in that because he just got to get across there. His lack of pace and lack of athleticism going to cost you. And then Kevin scored an absolute banger. But then we've stood up, like I said. But if I've missed anything else, let me know, people. Shout out to Arsenal as well, because they did well for that Leeds game. Did very, very well. Packed up Leeds. Liverpool, they packed up Newcastle. And Chelsea, very, very poor in the first half against West Ham. Very good in the second half against West Ham. Hey, shouts to Spoobs as well, man. Big up Spoobs. Let me see what else you lot are saying. If you lot got any more questions on Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, or United, or City, or Spurs, feel free. Flawless, do you agree with the aesthetic guys that you must have a great first touch, otherwise you can't? Yeah, you have to have a good first touch. You don't have to have a great first touch. You have to have a good first touch, and a first touch is something you can work on. You can work on technical attributes. You can work on so you can work on your first touch. You can work on shooting. You can work on passing. You can work on crossing the ball. You can work on heading the ball. It's technical. Same way you can work on physical attributes, you can work on technical attributes as well. All them things can be worked on. Both feet, right foot and left. So if you're right-footed, you can work on your left. If you're left-footed, you can work on your right. Flawless, you want him to stay or leave, Bruno? I still want him to go. Great for what you've done. Actually, scratch that. You've done that for great. Hopefully you can end the season great in this form. That's what I should say. And you can contribute us to being in the Champions League, and then you go. But no, I'm done. I'm done, people. I don't want no more redemption arcs, man. No more redemption arcs. Sorry. No more. Let's run it back. No. I want new. Like, even when I'm seeing reports about Rashford coming back, no. Anyone from the Ten Hag Ollie era, no. Any of those eras or before, it's over, man. Been here, failed. It's a wrap. Let's get someone new and let's do it. I'm tired now. And I think he's 31. Yeah, I'm done. Tired of it. Let's see what else he was. You think Anderson would rather go City, Liverpool, Chelsea, United, or go Newcastle if Tonali leaves since he's a Geordie boy? I don't think he wants to go Newcastle out of them, look. City, we Liverpool and City, well, City and Liverpool, because you put City first, we don't know who's going to be managing them. If Pep leaves, that makes Manchester City a less desirable option for players to go, a less reliable destination. Less desirable destination, yeah. Same with Liverpool, who's in charge? Is it going to be Arne Slot? Is it Javi Alonso? Chelsea, maybe. It depends. Does he go there and think, I start in that midfield, potentially? Or do you go to United where you know you're dead set to start? So I don't know who he's... you saying he's a Geordie boy, so I'm guessing he's a Newcastle United fan. So I'm unsure. Flawless. That Kevin goal, it's totally on. Agate must be sold in the summer. Horrendous player. I don't think it's on Agate. Let me watch it back. People keep saying it. I don't think the second goal's on him. Man's whipped it top bins. I know we don't like Agate, but I can't blame Agate for that. Yes, he's awful. Yes, he shouldn't be at Manchester United. That I hear. That I get. But I don't think that goal's on him. Man, stuck it top bins. Like, sometimes you just have to just give props to the opposition. And on top of that, why were we sitting off? That's also a problem. We shouldn't have been sitting off. I kept saying on the watch along, get up the pitch, get on the ball. Why are we sitting on the edge of our own area? You're inviting that type of thing to happen. Let me see. I'm looking here. How's that Agate? Nah, Agate goes to the man. That's not Agate's fault at all. I'm looking there, seeing it break down now. Let me see. So Kevin picks up the ball. Passes a good pass into, I'm not even sure who that is, and then it gets laid back off. Nah, that's not Agate's fault. He throws himself to it. He throws himself to the ball. Can't blame him for that. That's not his fault. Oh shit, did I miss your question? Or is it? Yeah, Steve. Solo, unless you got some shit you want to talk about. I'm not blaming him for that. Right, where we at? Where we at? Did I miss your questions? Where was it? Right again, Si. I didn't see it. I answered the physical one about Manchester City and the Bruno one, whether I want him to stay or not. Oh, is it this one? All right, it's flawless. What midfield do you want to see next season with Bruno and without Bruno? No worries, Steve. I got you. Without Bruno, 2 midfielders and Maino. So the 2 new central midfielders and just have Maino free roaming. So people keep mentioning the 3 in the Premier League: Wharton, Belieber, Anderson. So pick 2 of those 3, whoever 2 of those 3 are. So those 2 start and Maino. With Bruno, one of the midfielders we bring in with Maino and then Bruno. Because that's what it's going to be. So run it. That's what it's going to be. That's what I would say. Well, there. Where else we at? See what you lot are saying. And yeah, Steve, I got you. Run up the likes as well. Bro, what's your thoughts on this CR7 state starting for Portugal debate for me? There's no question he shouldn't start for, man. He'll be an amazing impact sub, super sub just to get a tap in or be clutch, like he's very clutch, as well as the manager Martinez said. Starts in because of his leadership, as well as making sure players train hard and apply themselves properly. You answered your own question. No way should Ronaldo be starting for Portugal. And Portugal got a lot of talent. But if Ronaldo's your no, you're not. If Ronaldo's your starting 9 and Bruno's your 10, you're not winning no World Cup. It's just, big up Sanai says crazy that y'all almost let Maino go. Hey, that's what happened when you have stupid people at the helm. They make stupid decisions. And we did almost. Oh, you asking me in regards to names? Oh, my bad. Yeah, the 3 I mentioned. Run me them. Run me any 2 of those 3. You actually need all 3. And it's price point. I keep saying this. But I just go get all 3. 200 million and just go swoop and get all 3 of them. Same way we went and got Cunha and then Bremo. Go get Wharton, Belieber, and Anderson. Go do it. I'm all for it. Fuck it. We need 3 midfielders. Maino's leaving. Not Maino, sorry. No, Maino's not leaving. Casemiro's leaving. Agate's terrible, so let's just chalk him off. And Bruno could leave. That leaves our midfield senior is just Maino. There's nobody else. So go get all 3 of them. Swoop 200 M's. If we could do that, I don't know. It all seems to be going to shit at Palace. Nottingham Forest could get relegated. Belieber's not in the best form. And when I say that, people, it doesn't have to be those 3 because this is why you have your scouts. I'm not a scout. I don't watch teams outside the Premier League regularly enough to have my knowledge up. So when I get asked these questions about players, I always say in the Prem, unless it's an anomaly. Unless you start saying, hey, would you take Rafael Leao, for example? Like, or I'm just using them as a name. Or if someone said, yeah, would you take Vitinho? Well, of course. Would you take Pacho? Yes. Nuno Mendes. But I'm with shopping within the Premier League. We're seeing it now in 3 games with Mbeumo and Cunha. These 3 games, they've shown why we spent the money on them. It wasn't solely on them, but you see it. Mbeumo and Cunha scored 2 of the 3 goals at Arsenal. One gets a goal, one gets an assist in the Manchester derby. One of them gets a goal and wins the free kick for the first goal. Paying dividends. Let's go get all 3 of them, man. Let's go make a statement. Fuck it. Go get all 3 of them. Go sign Van de Ven, man. That's the window right there, man. Belieber, Warren, Anderson, 60 M's for Van de Ven. There you go. 260 million sorted. Simple. I think it's really that difficult, to be honest. But again, this ties into the managerial side of things because what type of midfielder does the club want? What's the profile? And does the manager they want fit with that? But yeah, Spoobs. I said all 3. How's it? Yeah. Me being greedy, when you spent 500 M's and you talking about we need more, but I'm greedy. I think we'll get at least one of them, but all 3, Belieber, Warren, and Anderson will be tough because of a price and competing with clubs like MILFC. Yeah, it wouldn't be easy. But this is your Manchester United. Go do it. Go do it. I've said this price point. I wouldn't go and spend massive money on any of them. If you start talking 80 million or anything north of that, no. But if you're talking 70 million and below, run it. That's why I said, I say 200 million. All right, let me bump that up then. A 70, 140. All right, let's say 210. Let's say 210 million for the three of them. Now, Forest, Palace, and Brighton might say, hey, you know what you lot are on some joke thing. But the worst they can say is no. Go get all three of them. We need three midfielders. And if you added Maino, that's 4, and adding Collier as a 5th. Man, I'm saying Kone 6. Cool. I was like the backups to the backups. Because we should be trying to get back to where we once was. Hey. I'm not hearing from you, nephew, when your midfield options are Kamara, Onana, Tielemans, McGinn. I'm missing one. Usually I've used the 5th. Douglas Luiz. I think I'm missing one. So no. Run me all that. I need to be like, there's no way Villa should have a better central midfield options than us. No way that should happen, and they do. And how much did you spend on it? How much was it? How much was it? No, it's this, but I'm greedy, but he got that as a 5. See the cheek of these, see the cheek. See the cheek. Huh? Ridiculous. You greedy. You have Maino. Why do you need Wharton? Because we need midfielders. You have a good left back, Shaw, because Shaw's not good enough. Dogu, I see as an attacker. That's why. I put Dog, and you know what? One sec. I put Dogu as an attacker. That's why we need a left back. That's why. Yeah, under 100. Hey, because Villa do great business. Shout out Villa, big up Unai Emery every single time. Even though they fucked up this weekend. Yeah, he's a Newcastle boy, isn't he, right? But yeah. So you know who's also a Newcastle boy? Michael Carrick. He's Newcastle boy. I think he's Newcastle born and bred and a Newcastle United fan. We need to get Tonali flawless. How much would Tonali cost? I rate Tonali, but how much would he cost? Hey, shouts to Stephanie G. Says, big up flawless. Good to see you, Stephanie G. Should United break 100 million transfer fee to get Elliot Anderson or anyone for that matter? No. I don't think there's no player out there I look at and go, they're worth 100 M's or more. I was literally, just before you pulled up Stephanie G, I was just talking about that. I wouldn't spend more than 70 million on Anderson, Wharton, or Belieber. That's just me. That's just me, people. They start talking north of 70, hey, let them go. Go find someone else. People talk about Stiller. People talk about Anderson. Is it Anderson? No, Edison at Atalanta. People talk about Lamine Camara. Go and do it. Go and find it. Yeah, if they're 80 plus, I would just step away. That's just me. Go locate someone for half the fee then. A man calling me greedy, you know. A man's got Tielemans, Camara, McGinn, Douglas Luiz, and Onana. Nah, I need that. So run me that. Run me Belieber, Wharton, Anderson, Maino. Cool. There we go. Van der Ven at left back. We good. Imagine that. That should be fine. You know what I'm saying? Lemens in goal, Maz at right back, Van der Ven at left back, Delete Martinez as centre backs, midfield of Wharton, Belieber, and Maino. Cunha on the left, Ahmad on the right, and Bremer up top. Y'all got my club back, people. I can even talk about this. Huh? It is. That's the two of them sit on injury beds, to be fair. Kanana or not. Yeah, they do actually. They do. You're right, nephew. You're right. I think Maz will get game time. But Dalot's playing well. He played well yesterday. That's the best game I've seen from him all season was yesterday. He played well. Played very, very well. He played well. Who else played well? He played well. They all played well. But I'm saying in particular, he's played well the past 2 games before that as well. Hello, well, flawless. Edison stopped the Bruno to Saudi deal since the manager wanted him instead. First, trust. Hey, but you lot continue to get your questions in. It don't have to be Manchester United related either. You lot got other questions, that's fine. Of course, if you got Manchester United questions, that's cool. We're at 39 likes. Can we get up to 50 likes? Can we do that? We just need 11 more. And we actually hit the subscriber target. So we need 11 more likes because we need to get up to 50 likes. And we're at 16,326. I need 4 more subscribers, people. 11 more likes, 4 more subscribers. Hey, let me dream. But I can dream now, Stephanie G. Now we actually have that footballing terrorist is gone. Him, this guy. Because I'll forever say this shit. Hammer him out. We'll ever forever say this shit. See this? Forever say this. Fucking hammer him out. 100%. Yeah, forever. Why didn't we get Mateta this jam? What was there to lose? Well, he failed his medical, so something might have been off, but I thought we should have got him in the summer. Imagine him with Mbama and Cunha. Whoo! See, look at this hate. Let me dream. Yeah, if you got real life, you know what? We'll go there because it's late. Well, it's late in the UK. It might be late where you lot are. It's 1:50 a.m., closing in on 2 a.m. If you lot got any questions, music related, sporting related, I know how much you lot love the Gyal talk as well. Feel free. Get your questions in, people. I'm not doing it in a minute. So if you lot got any of that, let's run it. I know what you lot are like. I know what you lot are like. Flawless. I'm telling you, those players, I could be there to fight you. But you know it ain't happening. You know it ain't happening. We ain't signing. Oh, true say, if someone would have told me this time last year that we'd sign in Bremo and Cunha, I would have told you nah. But no, I don't think we're signing Belieber, Wharton, and Anderson. I don't believe we're getting all 3. No. And Van der Ven, no. I don't think so. That's just my personal preference. We might get one. I think we probably get one of them. Do we go back in for Belieber? Probably. Probably. Do we go get Belieber and Anderson? 2 out of the 3 will be suffice for me. But we need all 3 in an ideal world. Do you see Martinez playing CDM? We have Euro and having the CBs. No, I don't see him playing as a CDM. And I don't want him to play as a DM. Play him at centre back. He should only be playing DM as an emergency. Go get midfielders and let everybody compete for places. That's what Manchester United need to get back to. Is 2 players minimum for every position and 2 players of a certain quality. Whereas if you're not performing well, someone can come in and take your shirt and you might not play for 4 weeks. That's it. Whoa, 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 whoa. No need for all that. No need for all that. No need for all that. Yes, the vegan vibes with Natalie. Shout out to Natalie. Love the name as well. Smash the likes, people. Yes, run up the likes. Shout out to Natalie every single time as well. Let's see what else. Yeah, he can pass, but just because he can pass don't mean he should play. He should play CDM. Absolutely not. No. Don't have him playing CDM. Terrible idea. No. We're already struggling there. Anyway, I'll get bypassed quick. Like, we need some athleticism in there. Go get me Belieber. That's all we need. Go get me Belieber. Go get me Anderson. Go get me some players that can run around. Need some physicality in there. That's what we need to do. Big up, Zorro. What are you telling me? I always show my hair, Erdem. I just have this one, but I've not have a haircut because I got plaits. You lot just can't see it. But I got plaits. So I had a haircut in years. I've just been growing out my hair. Do you think we can continue playing in Bremo at the 9, or are we wasting some of his attributes? No, people keep saying this. People keep saying this. Like in regards to like he didn't play well and stuff like that. I think it's crazy, Khan. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's over the top. But once people get ideas in their head and there's a general consensus, like it happens. It's like Cunha can't play from the left. Cunha and Bruno can't play together. Now everyone shut up after 1 game. So it only took 1 game for Bruno to play well and Cunha to play well for you lot go, all right, maybe it does work. All right. Like, for instance, Sir Alex Ferguson being an issue in the stands. There was also that. Sir Alex Ferguson, like, that. Remember, that's a problem. That was a problem, and the manager and the players was feeling the pressure about Fergie. So we just beat Fulham, played well, packed up Manchester City, played well. So why was Fergie being in the stands not a problem? Because he was there. People just be making shit up, man. I don't know. Tomorrow is the start of a new brand era. The world will be sent shockwaves at the speed of light. Big up to Barrio. I hope you're right, though. I hope you're right. Honestly, I don't know why we've not tried Martinez as a CDM after the first one, because he's not a CDM. He's a centre back. So play him at centre back. No bow stack. I'm not only into snow bunnies. No. I respect United, but I hate him. It's that simple, to be fair. Yeah, I would expect that from a Chelsea fan. No, that's cool. That's cool. I feel the same about your mob, to be honest. You say I ain't really got nothing against Chelsea like that. It's more your fans. Or you saying believe we're going to pick Martinez up and run him into the goal. You taking the piss, nephew. You taking the piss. Taking liberties. Liberties. You taking liberties. Taking the piss. But yeah, go bring me some. We need some athleticism in there, man. We really, really do. We really, really do. Let's see what. Hey, we're at 50 likes. Big up you lot, man. Hit 50 likes. Shout out to you lot. Real ones. Let's see the subscribers. See if we got any more. All right. Well, one short, people. One short of the subscriber mark. What we doing? One short. Whoa, why are you dissing our fan base flawless? Because of people like you, Barrio. That's why. It's you. You are numero. You know, why am I dissing your fan base? Look in the mirror, mate. And you'll know why. Huh? I'm with you, Spoobs. I'm with you. If we go get Elliot, and no, we're not talking about Harvey. If we go get Elliot Anderson, I don't know why he's saying his first. You know him, Spoobs. This guy's saying his first name like he's, Spoobs. If you know him, put in a good word and get him to OT, man. But yeah, does he have some? Is he Northern Irish or something? Does he have that in his bloodline? But yes, as I was saying, Spoobs, I'm cool with that. It's just all about the price point. I just seen they got a new episode with Tony Bell. You need to watch that shit. I watched some of it before I went on A-list. It's good. It's very, very good. Very, very good. You guys stole Cheeto from us just to send him to the academy. Yeah, it's calm. If Cheeto's playing time, don't worry about it. It's not like he would have been playing at Arsenal. So what's the difference? Would he been playing over Gyökeres? Would he have been playing over Jesus or Moreno? He would have just been in your academy. I said I'm the prime suspect. What did I do? All right, sure. Why is it about Anderson you don't rate, Si? Talk to me. Why is it? Yeah, Forest are going to demand big for him. So that's why if they do get relegated, which is a possibility, they can't demand that. And I've made my stance clear. This is just my stance. If they're talking anything north of 80 million, no, I'm saying 70 million, and that's that. That's just me. That's just me. Seeing this United run before. Hey, Insomniac, you let me know when you've seen this United run before. I haven't seen United. Tell me, let me know. This ain't just to you, Insomniac. This is to other people in the chat. When have United performed back-to-back like this in 3 Premier League games, picking up all wins and putting in good performances? When's the last time we did this? When's the last time we did this? Even the games, because we won against Brighton, Sunderland, and Liverpool. They weren't to this level. So tell me when you've seen this run before. I thought we played well in these games. We played very well in these. And they're tougher games. Can you guys keep up the intensity every week? Isn't fitness always a problem for you guys? Can we keep it with the same intensity every week? Yeah, because we play 1 game a week. So I think we'll be fine in that aspect. No, fitness is not a problem for Manchester United. So shouldn't a big club be prepared to spend big money? If you need the best players, you got to get them. I agree. I 110% agree. And I think 70 million is big money. That's just me, the way I look at it. Cunha and Bremo are more established than these men and didn't cost that much. Granted, they're older. I don't think Belieber, Wharton, or Anderson are better midfielders than Cunha and Bremo are attackers. And Cunha was 60 million and Bremo was 70 million. I don't think they're better. You lot can disagree. You might disagree. Khan, others might disagree. No. So that's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at. All right, let's see what else. Wharton's actually class. But I'll ask you lot the question again. Are those 3 better midfielders than the 2 players we signed that are attackers? Granted, they're older. I don't think they are. They haven't done what those 2 have done in the Premier League. So why should they cost more? Go locate them. Go locate the next Anderson and the next Belieber and the next Wharton. Go do it. Because that's one thing they've done. How much was Lamens? 17 million. How much was Heaven? $1 million. Delit was 60. Dogu was 25. Ahmad was, I think, 40. I think he was 40 M's. And Burmo 70. Cunha 60. Casemiro was 60. Obviously, Mano came through the academy. Mazarawi was 12 million. Go locate these. You can scout these. Go scout. You can't go and scout someone the level of an Anderson or Wharton or Belieber. Something's off with you. And I believe they can. So that's just me. Our attackers are in their prime, so no, they aren't better. Yes, well, if they're in their prime, they are better. If they're in their prime, they are better. Yes. They are better if they're in their prime. What are we talking about here? Well, hey, that's just me. You mean who ain't better? Oh, the midfielders aren't better. Yes, all right. Yeah, so you're in agreement. That's what I'm saying. City still got a chance of the league title, yeah, because Arsenal are that bad. So yeah. What do I think is going to happen against Spurs? We'll win. Flawless, who's the favorite in this top 4 race for you? I lean towards Manchester United. Liverpool got Arne Slot, and he's just a net negative. You lot are in Champions League and FA Cup. So I lean towards Manchester United. I'm interested to see how Villa respond as well, because they're only 5 points clear. But people are just saying Villa are definitely going to be on the downslide. I'm not necessarily. I think they have enough quality to go again. Every time you get a new manager, you guys start to show up, but injuries pile up. Is that the case? I remember that happening with Amorim or Ten Hag. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember the injuries piling up with Ten Hag or Amorim at the start. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you analyze just the last 3 games for United, they're going down. Who's going down? To Sakalako. Big up to Forza Juventus. Says, bless up, Flawless. You ever watch Serie A games and podcasts on your free time? No, I don't, I'm not even going to lie. I'm guessing you're a Juventus. I'm guessing you're a Juventus podcast. Oh, I could be lying. I'm asking, actually. Let me ask. Are you a Juventus podcast? Or what Juventus podcasters or Serie A? I should ask this. What Serie A podcasters do you watch? I know I don't really watch Serie A because it's just not what it was. Serie A growing up was my favorite league to watch. My favorite league to watch. Is Mossad dangerous, Flawless? Now you'll be calm. If you just go about your business, you'll be up. You'll be fine. Bro, I'm telling you, it's transfer season, man. Every time there's a window, we're fucking shy. This is the first time I've seen Lissandro play. Was he injured or wasn't played? Martinez was injured, yeah. But you said there's a pile-up. He's one player. So I'm asking, what was the pile-up? Why have you put rate my new profile picture, Flawless? Why have you put Vinny Jr. on Fabrizio Romano's body? Like, what is going on? I think your best midfield will be Belieber, Mano, Cunha. And you're in the turn. That works. I ain't mad at that. If we line up with that, not mad at it, Si. Not mad at it. Winless in the summer, window 2 out of 5. Win in January, window is dark. Yeah, I feel for you, nephew, man. Because we was on a title charge. He was on the title charge. Spurs are... Alrighty. Give me a scoreline prediction, Barrio. Give me a scoreline prediction. What did you predict for these past 3 as well, Barrio? Our past 3 games. Let me know. Let's see. I'm just making sure I ain't missing anything. We can buy one for 50 to 60 million. I hope you're right. It all seems to be doing a mess out there. Manifesting and praying that Sesko gets more goals than Gyökeres in the Prem. He has more to offer. He's limited because he's young, but with right coaching and manager that can make him to a no-nonsense mindset. Of course, we are, well, as Manchester United fans, we want Sesko to get goals, not just more than Gyökeres, because Dominic Calvert-Lewin has more goals than Gyökeres. But he's limited because he's young. That's a problem. I don't know why we signing limited players. We need players for now. We need players for now. This is my criticism of him. We need players right now. We ain't got time to be building for the future. Hey. Where is it? Let me check. 1 second. Let me see what you said for the Juve. What's the name of it? First one I've seen ever take banners, takes podcasts like that for Syria. Definitely got to check them out. Flawless. They almost at 1K. Who is it? 1 second. That being said, if anyone knows any, now you've mentioned this, I'm just asking our interest. Any Serie A podcasters you watch? La Liga podcasters you watch? In particular, for La Liga, Real Madrid. You lot got any? Let me know. If there's any Real Madrid podcasters you watch? Serie A as well. Trying to think anything else. And out of interest, Liga and PSG. If there's any. But like, who run jokes and run bants? Let me know. Flawless is moving away from the area of your barbershop. A good reason to cheat on your barber. Absolutely fucking not, Barrio. No. You go and visit your barber. What are we talking about here? How far away is the new area from your barber? No. Don't cheat on your barber. What are you chatting about? Absolutely not. Must be crazy. No. Absolutely not. Do you cheat on your barber? What are we doing? Is this what it's called? Two-toe calcio. Right, I'll star it. I'm going to check that. I'm going to check that. Big up, appreciate it. But yeah, you lot, any other Serie A pods, no matter, like the ones that, any other Serie A pods support any teams, La Liga in particular, Real Madrid, any PSG, just our interest, but that are not super duper produced and don't run jokes and don't run bants and all that type of stuff. Flawless, did you see Saeed said we're coming for Villa? What did he say, man? When did he say that and what did he say? Was that with troops he said that shit? Is that what he said? Shout out to Saeed, man. That's bro, man. That's bro. Shout out Saeed. See, Rungan, you don't do that. Certain things you don't do. It's like changing your football team. It's pretty far. My mom doesn't want to spend the money to go there, innit? Barrio, you old enough to do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Make a little change legally, little part-time job or something, and you're good. You can do something online to make some money, I'm sure. You're a resourceful, intelligent individual. Make a little bread. You can do something. You can do something. You definitely gotta react to them, Flawless. All right, I'm gonna check it out. I've started it, so I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna write it down before I go as well. Because I'm always interested, because there isn't. I like to see, because the English content creator space is massive. Whereas it doesn't seem that's the case with others. If there is, let me know. There is, let me know. But yeah, you never cheat on your barber. What's wrong with you lot? I would never cheat on my barber. Are you mad? Cheat on my barber. As you can see, this is why I look like this with the long beard. I'm saying I need to get this patterned up. Cheat on my barber. You are fucking nuts. You are nuts. Yeah, we rarely see Serie A podcasts like this one. This is what I'm saying. You are crazy. See, right? Rungan, Chelsea fan. See, it makes sense. Barrio, Chelsea fan. I'm telling you, Rungans, man. You lot just don't get it. This is blasphemy, man. Blasphemy to me. Cheat on your barber. That's a cold question. When was the last time the man them cheated on their barber? Never. And if you cheat on your barber should refuse to cut your hair next time. Your barber sees you with a fresh trim, you should refuse to cut your hair. Should say, nah, go back to the guy, the barber you cheated on me with. Fucking ridiculous. How long have I known my barber for? No, you never cheat on your barber. There isn't better though. My barber's A1. I don't know what you talking about. How long have I known my barber for? It's been years now. Only time, because I've only switched barbers because my barbers have like stopped cutting hair and shit. Like the shop shut down and stuff, or you can't find them. I told a hilarious barber story. It's on the members thing. It's on there. You lot can see my barber story. Like my barber just went AWOL. My barber go AWOL. And then trying to find a new one. Because here the thing is, Finding a good barber is easy, but you have to find a barber that cuts your hair right. I know my barber's a Liverpool fan. Hilarious. I think he's starting. He's got his own channel actually. He's got his potty starting. He's Jamaican. Fucking hilarious, my barber. Hilarious. I asked him like, what's his podcast gonna be about, and he's like, me a chat fuckery. I was like, I was dying. But yeah, I think it's been about. When did he start cutting my hair? Was it just after lockdown? It's like 3-4 years. Yeah. Nah, there isn't always better. That's a myth, Spoobs. You know what it is? You lot just got cheeks for barbers then. That's what that is. Your barbers are just ass cheeks. That's you lot. Because my barber does a stellar job. 10 out of 10 every single time. So I don't know what you lot are talking about, man. You lot just got cheek. Your barbers are just terrible, man. That's it. Because if you find the right barber, that's you lot. You lot just, you lot got no decorum with that one. You lot are them people who just eat anywhere. Like you lot will just see a random kebab shop and just go in there and eat. Or just a random food place and be like, right, we're going in here to eat. Yeah, I'm not with that. Man goes to regular spots. Like, I know this spot. All right, let me go here. Flawless, you're just committed because you have laughs. Me and the other guys are getting the better haircuts. So if you're getting the better haircuts, why you keep moving? Make that make sense. If you're getting the best haircut, why would you? Yeah, if you're on holiday, that's different. Because there's not, what's the word I'm looking for? There isn't any known brands, like known franchises out there. So I get that. But yeah, that's why you look. If your barber's that cold, why are you leaving? You know what I'm saying? If your gal is that fire in bed and cooks bad boy meals, why are you eat bad gal meals? Why are you eating anywhere else? Make it make sense. It's called a rotation. There's always better in the market. So you just chasing never ending then. So every time you get a haircut, it's better than the last. Is what you're telling me. All right, you give people a chance. Cool. I ain't giving no people a chance. Like, what you talking? Make it make sense. You laugh inside because you know it's facts. People in this mystery thing, but again, this is just me. I like to simplify things. Why are you gonna risk him being terrible? Because man ain't even doing it off recommendations. Man, that's the craziest part. You don't even get like when my barber went AWOL, I asked my brethren for recommendations. That's how I found previous barbers was through recommend. Yo, who cuts your hair? All right, cool. You lot just see a random barber shop and walk in. What? No, one bad haircut can fuck you up. What's wrong with you lot? All right, man. Oh shit. Yo, good that you going back to school. Well, not going back to school, but enjoy it, get educated, do all that type of stuff. All right, so what research do you do? What's the research? This is gonna be good. What is it on TripAdvisor or something? Facebook. What's the research? I'm not sure if HD Cuts is from Manchester. I don't know. That's what I want to know. This is crazy. You lot will really just walk into a random food shop and just go eat food. Google reviews, you know. Like my beard is already struggling as it is. Like my beard don't fill out, none of that. It's all right from the front, but sides is not really it. I need my barber to do an esteemed job. Because I've had this shit butchered before. Yeah, why would you leave? If your barber's doing a 10 out, that means your barber's not that good. If you're getting a 10 out of 10 job, why would you leave? It's mad. It's crazy. This whole conversation started because man told me to shut up and try the new barber, you know. It's like, I know a new barber, but my guy's doing 10. It's like, it's a food shop that's fire. Why would you go anywhere else? You just want change for the sake of change. I don't get it, man. I don't know. Every time I'm in the area, I just go chill in the shop. Facts. Like my barber, I just be there like chilling and not be like, all right, what's good? You blessing everything, make sure he's good. Flawless, have you moved to a new place and had to change? What, barbers? I've had to change barbers, but it's not been my fault. Some barbers just have barbers go AWOL. Like, just like the shop shut down. Can't hear them, nothing. And it took me ages to find the next barber. Like, the barber I have now is through my cousin. That's how it is. And that's it. Hey, big up Ty Bassi. That's where I'm at with it. So when you see me looking like this with the long beard, that's just me being lazy. That's what that is. That's just me being lazy. That means I need to comb this shit. That's why you see me combing it. Because my talk about my beard gets picky rapid. So I have to. It rolls up quick. So I'm like, all right, cool. Mom always on my case about it. I'm glad, Pels. Make it make sense, Pels. If the woman at the place does your nails and hair, well, are you just leaving, Pels? Or do you go back to the same shop to the same woman? Or will you just see a random hair and nail salon and go, you know what? I'm just gonna walk in here and just get my hair and nails done. Would you do that, Pels? Now we can find out from a female perspective. Like, what are we doing? Absolutely not heard him. That is terrible advice. Big up Forza Juve as well. Hey, where else do you get this at these times? Big up Forza Juve every single time. Yo, Forza Juve, are you on a podcast or you just listen to that one that you mentioned? Just asking our interest. Hey, where are we at? Hold up. Mad Spoof says, I'm ugly and they got my shot short after I move. Feels bad. It's tough finding a new barber. And what I would say is, hey, Spoobs, don't worry about the rest of that, man. It's all in the confidence. And you confident anyway. And wait, you got a woman, so you good. She likes how you look. That's all that matters. Like, that's all that matters. Your woman likes your face. That's it. The rest of it, what everyone else thinks, don't matter. What you think of yourself and what your woman thinks of yourself, if you have a other half, matters. That's it. I don't care what anyone thinks about how I look. You know why? Because I like the way I look. So I don't really care. Imagine if someone told me, oh, you ugly. Like a gal told me that. All right. Cool. We move. I don't know what you want me to do with this information. Well, I don't like the way you dress. Well, I do. You know, I dress like a GTA character. But we move. Shout out my guy Scorps who said that. Say, yo, you dress like a GTA character, baggy clothing and all that. Here's what it is. Fuck it. I'll be comfortable in your own skin, man. Boast that is crazy, yo. That is crazy. See? I'm glad we have Pels here. A woman who's going to like tell it how it is and bring some sense and levity. Stick with the people who provide a good service. Works for all aspects of life. Exactly. You lot treating it like it's Pokemon, like you got to try them all. I'm just going to switch barbers. And all I do this, and I was like this because before I used to have short hair. This is before I was content creating. So I'd get the beard trimmed. Obviously, it wasn't this long. And I get the hair trimmed. But then since podcast, I grew up. Since I've started live streaming and lockdown happened, the original lockdown, grew out the hair. So that's why I got plaits now. So I just go and get the beard trimmed. That's it. Literally just, get the quick line up and I'm good. See, look, Natalie saying it. She's like, this is blasphemous. Look what Natalie just said here. Can never cheat on your nail tech. Nah. Natalie wouldn't just be walking past and be like, all right, let me go in this nail salon that I don't know and it's random and walk in. I bet, Natalie, you go to the same place with the same woman and it's been that way for years. Hey, you lot, yeah. It's crazy. Flawless, would you keep ordering off the same barman every time in a pub or do you not mind who pours the drink? Same for people in the chat because I'm a barman, so I'm intrigued. I don't drink pints. So it's not really a thing like that. I suppose that's for people who drink pints because on pints you get the what's the thing? You're a barman, right? What's the thing at the top of the drink you get? So that's it. That's crazy, Erdem, but yeah, each to their own, man. You like what you like. We don't discriminate right here. So fair enough, man. That's it. I didn't want to say that because that sounds crazy. You know what I'm saying, right? That like, yo, you like the ones who get where but the top, the foam at the top of the drink. Yes, that. So yeah, I don't mind. because that's not it's not a skill. Anyone, you're a barman, right? So anyone, I get JD and Coke, or brandy and Coke, or vodka Red Bull. Anyone can pour that type of shit. You feel me? It's kind of like that. See, look, Natalie's not having it always. Random nail shop, nah, she ain't going for no random nail shop. Hey, Spoofs, you're an idiot, you know. You're an idiot. Oh, jeez. Where we at, yo? You lot are funny, yo. You lot made me laugh, you know. Oh, Jesus. Oh shit, it's just various comments. It's Spoobs' comment, Sai's response to certain as well. You lot are making me laugh. Barrio saying, man said it's a sin. See, Spoobs drinks beers. So for him, I'm guessing Spoobs, you're a pint drinker. So Spoobs probably would go back to the same barman or barwoman if it was fire. Probably would. Without doubt. Yeah, it is a sin, Barrio. I say it is a sin. Strong sin. Me, I prefer baggy clothing, but that's just me. That's just the way I'm. Obviously, I'm a 90s baby. So that was the whole fashion anyway. And I just kind of never grew out of it. Plus, I'm skinny as well. So I'm not really like Pels just said about sometimes you gotta show bitches like your figure. Me, nah, I'm not trying to do that. I'm built like a chocolate finger. No, for those that don't know what they are, they're chocolates in the UK. I'm saying like my two legs look like a Kit Kat. Really not trying to like like no. I need to hit the gym, like absolutely not. And then even if I did, I'd probably still wear baggy clothing, yo. Oh jeez. And shout out to Natalie in the chat who's backing up what I'm saying as well. Honest, what's your type of girl? Mine is eye tattoos, lots of tattoos and hair color, anything but ginger. I don't. Again, people say this. Yes, run jokes and oh, this is a snow bunny slayer and all this type of stuff. I don't have a preference. It's literally simple as if I like you or I don't. That's it. That is it. That's all it is. Like, so I don't have a preference. Like, oh, she has to be a snow bunny, or she has to be black, or she has to be mixed, or she's Latin, or she's Asian, or whatever the case may be. I find her attractive. Yeah. See, it is. Facts. You don't know what them are. You don't know what chocolate fingers are. There we go. 1 second. I know I don't think they have them in the States, and I know some of you lot are States. 1 second. It's Cadbury's chocolate. Hold up. Oh yeah. Yeah, these things. 1 second. I'm pulling it up right now. Okay, currently unavailable on Amazon, you know. Wait 1 second. I'll screen share it so you don't know what I'm talking about. You lot can all see that, right? Look, that's chocolate fingers. Yeah, man. Built like one of them. No, I ain't trying to see anything I've got, including me. So yeah. Oh yeah. They slap. As long as she ain't a geezer or a slug, I'm usually. Oh shit! Oh shit! You know what's funny? Daniel ain't said nothing in the chat. You know what? That's his first. Just look at shit and geezer rocks like I'm usually. Oh shit, yo. Hey. I'm crying tears, yo. That is mad funny. Hey, everyone, big up Daniel in the chat. Daniel, is it Gillis? Oh, Gil, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh shit, yo, you lot are funny, yo. You lot crack me up, yo. Instead, this and nothing else, you know. Big up to Daniel G, man. Oh yeah, I'm cooked, yo. Noble, I'm finished, yo. I'm finished. Oh yeah, definitely nephew Q&A chat turned into a playback chat. This is like the old school Twitch or the play. Anyone who knows about Sarcasm City TV Twitch, make sure you follow all the playback. Shout out to playback. Shame is gonna know what them streams was like. Oh, yo, that's killed me, yo. I can't lie. Man ain't asking for much, you know. Bears to Daniel G, yeah. Man ain't asking for much. Man just said as long as she's not a geezer and she's not a slag, I'm usually all right. That's calm. You feel me? He ain't asking for the world. Man's asking for the bare minimum, to be honest. There you go. At least you know what? I rate this right because at least you own it. Because a lot of people who have been banned from here will be like, oh, I didn't say anything. It's like, no, you didn't get banned for no reason. Like, my mods ain't like that. Like, they don't. My mods rarely ban anyone. Like, if someone's saying something wild, it's normally football. They'll be like, all right, that's cool. And then if it goes further, then I'll be like, all right, that's not what we're doing. And I always give people a chance to redeem themselves as well. If someone just said, you know what, that's too far, my bad. Big up Gunna G as well, man. Big up, big up. Oh, shit, yo. But yeah, see, you said I got banned from your playback, but we don't talk about it. I was a troll, I can't lie. There you go. And the thing is, people control, but you just have to be an idiot about it, yo. Oh, my God, yo. Facts. We didn't even ban him. We didn't even ban that idiot. We still active. I'm English, man. Man born and bred. That's my nationality. Yeah. I'm good, Daniel. It was just a great comment, yo. That's all, yo. Respect to you. It just caught me off guard, yo. It really did. This is why I fucks with you lot, you know. As much as like we entertain you lot, whether it's me or the panelist and that, you lot have me cracking up. Like I see, like when I be interacting with you lot on these solo Q&As, I understand why you lot get to the channel. I mean, like the channel and watch because you lot got jokes. You lot are funny, man. Swear on my life, yo. I know I'm not from London, but yes, Erdem, my nationality, I'm English. Yes, I'm Mark born and bred. I was born in England. I'm of Bayesian descent, which is Barbados. I'm also of Jamaican descent, which is Jamaican. So that's why you see me do the Bayesian show. This is why I got the Barbados top on right now. And I also do the Jamaican show as well. Oh, shit, what time was that at? Yeah, it was probably, was it like 1:20? 1 second, it might have been 1:20. You know what? I started, so I know. I'll have an idea. So it was 2:25. So yeah, it's 5 minutes ago. So it was like 1:18. All right, let me write that, yo. Oh shit, that's funny. Whew. All right, you lot continue to get any questions in, people, as well. Shout out to, I think it was Erdem who asked, actually, you said, can we ask about other shit? So yeah, it's been a minute. Because I do these solo Q&As and still answer these sporting questions, but you lot do like the live stuff as well. I was it from Barrio started the barber, yeah. But even before that, Erdem had said, yeah, can we ask that? And then it went into the barbershop stuff. And as you see in Pels, when she was in the chat, and Natalie as well, it was like, we ain't just walked like, they ain't just changing their hair and nail salon. I bet they've had the same woman doing their hair for the past 10 years or whatever. Oh, Flawless, do you hate sleeping since you always sleep late? I love sleeping. I'm just a night owl. That's probably outside of professional footballer. My dream job is probably professional bed tester. They just pay you just to sleep. You go home, let us know how comfortable the sleep was on this mattress. I don't even know if that's a job. But I would love that to be a job. Outside of like professional footballer, I like being in sport at a high level. Like professional bed tester probably cracks like my top 10. I love sleep. I'm just a night owl. I've been like this before this. So it works in regards to content purposes. Because one, there's a whole heap of night owls like yourselves in the UK. And two, if you're in the US or you're in a different time zone, you got people here in North America, South America, Asia, Africa, the Caribbean, other places in Europe where it's normal times for you lot. Hey, everyone in the chat right now who's active, everyone who's active and non-active, where are you lot in the world? What country you in? That's what I want to see. What countries you lot in? Put your flags in the chat, people. And if you're in the UK, just say what city you're in the UK. If you're in England, say what city you're in. Other than that, drop your country. Yeah, like midday, 1, 2, something around that. Depends. Because obviously I got back again, which is like 2. So I'm up for that. See? I'm not saying basically it's 8:30 p.m. in Dallas. So this is prime time for gold. For real. Prime time. See? Colombia or Lebanon in the chat. India in the chat. So there's people all over the globe here. See? Island Dublin. So Rise a night owl like me. And then you have people who be working and stuff. Flawless, you're the chat bar of YouTube 24-hour settings. I'm trying, man. I think that title goes to Lee Gunner, but I'm trying. Surprised he's not live right now. Shout out, Gunner. That being said, all right, we're at 59 likes, people. We're at 59 likes. Girls up to 70 likes, people. 70 likes. Hit the subscribe button as well. We're at 16,330. So we hit the second subscriber target. So we hit the second like target. So we can do the thirds now. We can go for the treble, people. We can go for the treble. 10 more likes, 5 more subscribers. That's it. We're just looking for 10 more likes, 5 more subscribers. See? Now he's saying Southeast London, your time, now. I didn't realize how many people was. Anyone in Lancaster, I'll fight you. Yo. Why is everyone looking to scrap, yo? Big up Spoobs, though. Let's see. But yeah, I'm going to try to provide content at this time for you lot. Because it works for me as well. And it's a great time slot. So, but I still do the daytime shows, though. That's why you get the Mandem Uniteds on 4:30s on Mondays and Tuesdays. And then you get, what else do you get? Yeah, that's pretty much the 2 early shows I do. Well, if I add more shows, then them slots is there. It's just that daytime don't really work like that. That's all. Flawless, one thing I'm finding difficulty with is how to talk to someone who's not in my class. We've talked before, but it's not my usual class. We never find time. Any advice on how to improve that? Someone who's not in your class. So if you're in school, college, I'm sure there's breaks and lunchtime, right? So you got breaks, lunchtime, catch it before school starts, catch it after school starts. That's your MO. So you can talk to her beforehand if you're there early, if she's there early. Also, like I said, breaks and lunchtime, and also after, and you're good. Yes, like Natalie said, like and subscribe, people. Hit that notification bell. And you lot subscribe to Sarcasm City TV Extra, because we're trying to run up the numbers over there as well. So I need all of you lot to subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel as well. You get a whole heap of content over there. Like the Carabao Cup game today now will be over there, because we're at like 639 subscribers over there. So I need to get to 700 expeditiously. Here it is. I'll show you lot now. 1 second. Show you lot now. Since we're here. And any questions live, because you lot, like I said, the live questions, you lot have me rolling. We start talking about live stuff. And if you don't want any advice, we got you as well. And look here. Look, Sarcasm City TV Extra. See it here. Arsenal, Chelsea, City, Newcastle coming up. Got the Oklahoma City Thunder, Spurs, Pelicans, Minnesota. I think Steph's injured though, so I might not do Warriors, Lakers on Saturday. Past live streams. We did TFEMO, Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, Liverpool, Newcastle, Chelsea, West Ham. We got clips like this dickhead right here with the origins of 16 out of 10. Troops talking about Aubameyang, Yardman, Lex, and Kaneki going off. Lewis talking about signing a Chelsea shirt. Cam. The list goes on. So make sure you check it out, people. Sarcasm City TV Extra. Whole heap of clips. Whole membership on there as well. Right, where we at? Let's see. But yeah, final few. I was only gonna be here for like an hour and 30. I'm still there. You lot got me cracking up, man. You lot are fucking funny. So you lot are hilarious. But final few people, and then I'm gonna redirect to What is Zay doing? Is there a wrestling event going on, people? Because Zay's live right now as we speak. What event is it? Is it Raw or is it SmackDown or something? Yeah, I just clicked on it. It's Raw. Yeah, Raw's live. Hopefully I can redirect to him still. Send all you lot over because Zay be putting in work. Zay be putting in mad work. Yo, Prowler's problem here in is Colombia. They're mad judgmental. If shit goes wrong, I can't lie. You can't just talk to random moments to the girl. Gotta be supernatural. So just that, you don't have to think is though. Who's mad judgmental first and foremost? Who's mad judgmental when you say that? And secondly, you don't have to go for the killer. Yo, relax and just not everything like in regards to football in terms. You don't have to kick the ball long. Sometimes play out from the back, man. You're under no pressure here. You're in this situation right here, Barrio. You're under zero pressure. Play out from the back. Start by when you walk in past her, just say hello. That's it. You don't need to do nothing more, nothing less. And if she says to you, why do you say hello to me? You say, I'm just being polite. That's it. And then if she says that, and then you say, why did you ask? And then go from there. Just start by being polite, fam. That's it. You don't have to go for the jugular. I'm saying, if it's a boxing match, work your way into the boxing match, man. You got a whole 12 rounds. Jab in the first round, man. You ain't got to go out there swinging haymakers. Oh, everything gets out. Yeah, don't watch that. That's calm. Don't worry about that. Just start off saying hello and just go from there, fam. That's all you got to do. And just test the waters and see what's what. See if you get a green light or amber light. Stay, yeah, as what troops would say. Take your time with it. That's it. Movie recommendations. I'm not really a big film guy like that. So that's more so for the chat. Not really a bit. I'm trying to think. What's the last cold film that I watched? They were saying in it with the actor that plays Thor. What's his name? Is it Chris Hemsworth? I watched that, but that was a couple years ago. That shit, and it was like there was two of them, but I can't remember what it was called. 1 second. I'll tell you now. It was a good film. But I can't remember what the film was called at all, but it was a very, very good film. I think it's on Netflix. Is it Extraction. Extraction, if you've not watched it. Both of them, Extraction 1 and Extraction 2. Very, very good films. Very, very good films. That's what I would say. I'm trying to think of others. Like I said, I'm not really a big film watcher like that, to be honest. Nah, facts, Flawless. She a Barca fan, though. Yo, that's your way in. She a Barca fan. Yo, that's the topic. There you go. She a Barcelona fan. See how you run bants and run jokes with me about United? And you're a footy guy, Barrio. That's you. Because she gonna respond. If she an actual Barcelona fan. Like, start running jokes and running bants. I know you got jokes for days because you got hella jokes for me and United. So I know you got jokes for Barcelona. There you go. Top 40 content creator and counselor Flawless. I appreciate it, Natalie. I'm trying. I try. I want you lot in the chat, especially the youngest, learn from my mistakes. That's what I would say. I'm far from perfect. I made a whole heap of them. Learn from my mistakes, man. So I would say, do better than I did. Yeah, Extraction's fire. You know what? Extraction's so fire, I need to watch it back. I've only watched it, both of them at once. I need to watch it back. But they're fire. Extraction 1 and Extraction 2. To this banter, lads. Yo, Flawless, I can't lie. She's an F1 fan, Marvel fan, football fan, so you have everything there. You don't have to think up things to talk about. You've got everything there. Don't bun her with the banter, though. Don't attack her like you would attack someone in the chat or me with the banter. Like, just run light jokes. You know what I'm saying? And then if she banters back, that's when you up the ante. Because otherwise, you just gonna bamboozle her and that. And she's gonna have no response. Get to that point eventually. Because she gotta step her game up with the banter if it's not at a certain level. But yeah, see, you're calm. You're calm. 100%. Flawless, I need to ask you what food you eat regularly. Is it ready meals, frozen chicken, or what? You know what it is? Varies. Because I'm very, very fortunate Now I got people in my family that love to cook. So my mom loves to cook. My aunt loves to cook. Sorry, my sister loves to cook. My aunt, all my aunts love to cook. My uncles love to cook. I got cousins that love to cook as well. So more often than not, someone's cooking. I go get some food. And if it's not me, I'll cook by a little bit because I'm supremely limited when it comes to cooking and that. Yo, can you not hear me? My Wi-Fi just randomly went off. God knows what happened. But I think it's back on now. Run up the likes though. You lot see me on screen in a sec. Give me one moment. Fuck knows what happened. I'm here, man. 1 second. You lot see me in a sec. Hold on. I was gonna echo. I don't know what's going on. It's crazy. It's crazy. I said Amrim hacked the stream, you know. Where was we at? I don't know how much you caught of what I said, Smooth, but as I was saying, yes, I got people around me that that love to cook, fortunately enough for me. But if I'm really busy, say it's a busy day of streaming, I just slap something in the oven. That's what I do. And like I said, more often than not, someone's cooking. Whether it's my mom or sister, mainly. They'll be like, I decide to come. Like, cool. Works for me. All right, let's see what else you lot are saying. Damn, I'm jealous. I'm just fortunate. That's what it is. I got family. I got I got family members that love to cook. I love to eat. Anybody else could never stop me. Asking a Jamaican man what food he eats is personal. You're an idiot, yo. I say, yo, you're an idiot. Yeah. I was trying to figure out what it was, so I went and checked. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, see, like man said, obviously, do what works for you, Mario. But Mario, you're a character, so just be you. You got personality and got jokes and got bands, so just utilize that. Like you genuinely a funny guy. Wronging because you're a Chelsea fan, but outside of that, you're good peoples. And let me set up his redirect, so if I have to end the stream and this shit goes, it'll go take you lot to Zay. Hey nephew, how long's left on Raw? How long's left of the show? Is it 3 hours or 2? And how long's gone? Did it start like 1 a.m.? Let me know. I'm gonna send you lot to Zay. All right. I don't even think I can still. Let me have a look. Don't know if he's not got it set up. The fact that you can't have redirects when you ask, because that's his other channel. Make sure you subscribe to Zay Talks FCB as well. Yeah, I ain't gonna let it work. Fuckeries, man. Fuckeries. What you saying, Kel? Big up, man. Probably end around 3:30. He won't even let me send you lot to him anyway. Exactly, Barrio. Value yourself. Value yourself, man. That's it. Flawless, you rate the English mentality that you must press. They will naturally prefer Roy Keane over someone like Ronaldinho since he runs and shows passing and presses unnecessarily. I don't know how old you are, but Roy Keane could play. Like, don't ever get it misunderstood. What people will champion is the running and the closing down and the tackling and the dragging his team through the mud, and it's all blood, sweat, and tears, and it's all about having courage because of how he talks about the game. Roy Keane could play. People talk about like progressive passes. Keane was quality at that. You see his short passing, severely underrated. His ability to smash the ball through the lines, underrated. Don't ever get it misunderstood. Roy Keane could play. Technically, he weren't no slouch. He started off, a lot of people don't know, as an attacking midfielder. When I say attacking midfielder, people go look at his numbers and go, he didn't get that much. He was playing in the 4-4-2 era. So when you're playing as a central midfielder, you're having more defensive work to do because you're leaving your partner by themselves. So yeah, like Roy Keane could play. But yes, do I rate the English mentality? Yeah, because you're not necessarily, you can still produce quality players. I think you need some of that. So yeah, it's not the English mentality. Yeah, because I don't know. Do I have an English mentality? I'm English. Is my mentality English? How do you define an English mentality? If you're talking about someone all off the ball and mental attributes, it's important. But it depends on what player you're talking about, what team you're talking about, how you're trying to approach the game. James Milner's the def, but James Milner's the ultimate professional though, and people just see James Milner now. James Milner could play. You just think of old man Milner. Milner could play. Don't ever get him misunderstood. Like he weren't cold, but Milner's he's a very good footballer, and was a very good player and could play multiple positions. Yeah, that's it. See, Jordan Henderson's a bit different. Because James Milner is clear of Henderson in regards to the technical side of things. Jordan Henderson served the purpose, though. He helped that Liverpool team. It's a team game. He helped that Liverpool game function. He helped that Liverpool team function. It's like, all right, Trent's very, very good at going forward. Trent is exceptional at going forward. So you know what I'm going to do? Cover him. When he goes forward and gets all these assists and goals, I'm going to cover him. I'm going to do the legwork. And that's what he did. So that's important. You couldn't put a Ronaldinho in that position because it wouldn't work. It's a team game. Now, granted, if they had someone who could do that and more, they probably win more, but yeah. That's just on me. Flawless Carrick, if he gets top 4 at Ancelotti, always Ancelotti, but if we're waiting to see if Carrick gets top 4 to see if he gets the job, we're already too late. If Carrick's the manager, give him the job now. Give him the job now. Don't wait until he gets top 4 to then like, all right, we're then going to give you the job. Are you does Carrick's vision align with yours from a board perspective? Is he trying to play this? Is he trying to build the same football team you're trying to build? Is he trying to buy the same players that you want? And is he trying to sell the players you want to sell? So let's say, I don't know how true this is. Let's say he wants Rashford back and you don't. So that's a conversation you need to have. Otherwise, you end up with the whole situation with Maino. You wanted to sell. Let's say they still want to sell Bruno and Carrick wants to keep Bruno. Let's say they want to sell Xerxes, but he wants to keep Xerxes. Say the board want to sell Xerxes and he wants to keep them. Just use an example. Let's say Carrick wants to sell Luke Shaw and they want to keep Luke Shaw. I'm just throwing out random names, people. So if it's Carrick, give him the job now. Because we need to be identifying whoever the next manager is. For all those things I just mentioned, number 1 and number 2, it's a World Cup year. And we got players to go and buy. So, yeah. That says, Ancelotti is a good manager, but will he be an Ineos puppet? I don't think any manager, no. I don't. What's the Ineos puppet in regards to what? What's it, Ineos puppet? What's my favorite power spin-off show? Raising Canaan. But the last season of Force was phenomenal. And I like them all. Or Power Book 2, Power Book 3, and Power Book 4. And that last season of Power Book 4 Force was very, very good. Very, 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 very good. Extremely good. But, yeah, Raising Canaan. Favorite power spin-off show. Phenomenal. And you see Patina Miller. Whew. That is some absolutely elite chocolate milk. Jesus. Ridiculous. Whew. Yeah. Let's see what else you are saying. Ancelotti doesn't play the type of ball Manchester United are looking for, in my opinion. Maybe it's biased, but he's someone that managed big personalities well. Why wouldn't Ancelotti play the ball that we are looking for? Ancelotti can't play attacking football. I think Ancelotti could play attacking football. Am I mistaken? They're good, but compared to their peers, they're average. Like, is Kante ability-wise the same as Hazard? Nah. Or is Roy Keane ability-wise on Cantona level? Nah. By the way, I'm not saying he's important, but yes, Roy Keane ability-wise matches up against anyone you just said. Yeah. Roy Keane was a technically very, very good. Physically, very, very good. Mentally, there's not many close to him from a mental standpoint. Not many are close. And that helped him in regards to his technical side of things. Like they say, what do people say? Is football's 10% skill, 90% mental or something like that. And then that helps with the players. It's integral. So yeah, he's right up there with Kante's and Hazard's and Cantona's. Yes. Different. Obviously, kind of more similar to Kante, of course. And you got Hazard and Cantona are attacking players. But yeah, he's different level. I don't have that success without him. And if he was just out there running around being a tryhard, people wouldn't champion him so much. Let's see. All right. So, Flawless, you think those guys who call people like Roy Keane passion merchants, do you not agree? No, they call him a passion merchant in regards to his critique of the game. They don't call him a passion merchant because of how he played. Because how he played, he had everything in his locker to do what needed to be done. People talk about his critique of the game because he won't break things down tactically. His critique is mentally, because that's how Roy Keane played the game. It was, all right, we sort this out. He's not looking to the gaffer. It's like, all right, we sort this out. Let's work harder than them. That's his MO. Let's be stronger mentally than them. Let's break the other team. Let's be intimidating. That's Keane's MO. So Keane's never going to sit down and go, well, the team needs to sit off in a low block and then hit them on the count. Nah, they don't say that. You hear him say all the time, talk about personality. There's a reason for that. Also, flawless Roy Keane or Patrick Vieira. Who's better? Patrick Vieira. I think Patrick Vieira makes my all-time Premier League 11. He's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Shout out to Natalie. Of course, Natalie, you don't have to apologize for being a Chelsea fan. You're one of the few Chelsea fans in the chat with class. You got scrubs like Barrio in there. But score prediction, Chelsea, Arsenal flawless. To be honest, I'm not greatly confident, but we have a chance goals-wise. Disappointed that some goals at the bridge were self-inflicted. I hear it. Some of the goals were self-inflicted, but the fact that you lot should be out the tie, to be honest. But I think you go out tomorrow. I think Arsenal win 2-1. But I'm with Chelsea. I'm with you lot today, should I say. I'm with you lot. Hopefully you lot can get the dub. Hopefully. But I could be wrong. I want you lot to get to the final. I want Arsenal out. So yeah, 2-1. I think they'll have too much. Flawless, you still think City will win the league? I'm unsure now. I'm not going to lie, 20. I don't rate either side. I don't rate Arsenal, and I don't rate Manchester City. So, yeah. Jealous because you ain't Chelsea flawless. See, this guy, you got jokes. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. I see Carrick getting the job, though. Feel like the manager scouting is spin and smoke and mirrors to take the heat off the situation. Oh, yeah, Carrick can definitely get the job. I'm not saying that won't happen. I know what our board's like. If he goes on a run, they'll give him the job. 100%. I know what our board's like. I just think it's a mistake, not only to give him the job, but give him the job so late. And I don't believe they've done their due diligence with Carrick. I don't believe they sat down and mapped out the summer with him. Because if that's the case, you would have just gave him the job anyway. So what happens if we miss out on top 5 by a point? You're not going to give him the job. Let's say it is top 4 or top 5, and then we miss out by 1 point on the last day. So you're not going to give him the job, even though you got us this close. So then you have to then go and identify a manager, then go sit down with said manager, and then make sure manager's on the said page as you. Then talk to said manager about what players you want to get rid of. Talk to said managers about what players you want to keep. And then also managers you want to bring in. Bear in mind, other clubs are going to be looking for managers. Bear in mind, other clubs are looking for players. Need to be on it. They need to be organized. Your fans might not give the new manager a chance if Carrick gets top 5. Our fans will give any manager a chance. They gave a manager who finished 15th and lost the Europa League final to Spurs and on average won 1 game a month in the Premier League a chance. So yes, they'll give Carrick a chance. They'll give anyone a chance. Anyone. I can't lie, flawless. If Enrique or Ancelotti ain't available, you should keep Carrick. You should keep Carrick realistically. Thing is, Enrique, I hear about I hear about Enrique. I understand what you're saying about not being available, but Ancelotti to me is available. Go get him. Go get him. All good. All good, Natalie. Thank you, Fairs. Makes sense. But I think if you get the first goal, big up. If you get the first goal, it's game on. And you're capable. You just need your better players to turn, like Reece James, Cucurella, Caicedo, Cole Palmer, João Pedro. That 5 have to be on it. If that 5 or 4 of that 5's on it, you got a great shot. But it's those 5 being on it. That's it. Have to be. See, yeah, you ain't alone, Natalie. There's more Chelsea. There's Chelsea in the chat. If we get champs, we need to bolster the midfield quickly. If we don't get Champions League, we need to bolster that midfield regardless. That midfield needs an overhaul anyway. Casemiro's leaving. Bruno could leave. Leaves just Mano. Agate's terrible. Could leave. That midfield needs improvement regardless. You don't think the nostalgia from having a Fergie player as a manager won't put some fans of your fans in the chokehold? Maybe, but the ownership ain't gonna care. They don't listen to the fans. They do what they want to do. Don't listen to the fans. We wrote a letter to keep Ten Hag, and then they agreed to sack him anyway. But people like to change that part of the story. You're like, oh, you kept him because of the FA Cup. No, it's not the case because they wrote the letter and then agreed to sack him anyway. So they ain't paying attention to the fans. Give me the best manager, aka Don Carlo, and get top quality, especially players midfield. I hear it. Yeah. Again, Twitty. They don't pay attention to the fan base. They don't. I disagree. I don't think our board are ruthless. I can't stand them. But that's a whole different conversation. Nah, Carrick shouldn't play for all his sins. But I don't want him to, if he was that good of a manager, why are we not just getting him now? Why is it wait and see? It should be no, he's the gaffer, he's good enough to get top 4, top 5, hire him now. So people should be campaigning for him to get the job now. Yeah. Yeah, it's too early to be talking about the permanent manager appointment. I think it's too early for us, but I don't think it's too early behind the scenes. They need to be assessing that now. By the end of this month, they should have approached whoever it is, whether he's in the job or not, and sit down and have conversations with him. Ineos should be already planning for alternatives right now. Yeah, I agree with that, regardless of how Carrick does evaluate all candidates in June, way before June. Way before June. Way before June, we got to be doing that. By March, we have to have that patterned. And not the manager in, but the idea of who it's going to be, and if he's in the job, everything's patterned. We just not signed the deal. But he knows he's on his way. He knows this is how we're operating. He knows the players we want to buy, the profile of players we want to buy. He knows the players we want to keep here. He knows the players we want to sell. He knows the objectives and goals for next season. He knows the objectives and goals for the season after that, and so forth and so forth. But yeah. I don't think Ancelotti is let go. They have a semi-final to finish in the World Cup flawless. I can't lie. Also, it's true. He's more likely he leads because I think Brazil are meaty. The thing is with me, whether Brazil win the World Cup or go out in the group stages, just go get him. He went to Everton. Go get him. You can always go back to Brazil or get another international job done, Carlo. Do you want to manage Manchester United? Look at the state of the league. You telling me you can't pick up league titles ahead of, let's say Pep leaves, Arteta, Emery, Xavi Alonso, Rafinha. Sell him the project, and we're gonna give you 200 million. We're gonna have 200 million to spend. We're bringing in these midfielders. Look at the squad we already got here. But again, will they do these things? Probably not, because when it comes to the managerial side of things, Ineos stink, absolutely stink. But hey, we move. I keep hitting Belieber Ward, and Hackney would be a sensational midfield overall. He plays for, in the championship, plays for Middlesbrough, right? Hearing his name, but yeah. Thing is flawless, as I said, Brazilians would beg him to stay. They're on the banner era. Don't get mistaken, since 2006, Brazil have been the South American stoke. Yeah, they've been awful. They can beg him to stay all he wants. Just go offer him the bigger bag. Sporting didn't want Amram to leave. Look how that turned out. Yeah. I agree. I rate Emery. I just don't think he's the elite of the elite. But is he a very good manager? Yes. Big up news says, damn bro, you're up late. Yes, I am. Yes, the plan wasn't to be here for this long, but the conversation went elsewhere. So here we are. And they're desperate to improve their Copa America record. Yeah, I hear it. Pep leaves, Ancelotti wipes the league. I can't lie, that's actually a mad realization. Exactly my point. We'd have the best manager in the league by a country mile. Saeed said Wharton and Anderson is better than Tonali. I disagree, flawless. What about you? What, you mean them as a pairing, like coming to Manchester United, or is he talking individual standpoints? Because I ain't gonna lie, I've not watched a lot of Anderson like that, you know. Or Wharton, to be honest. I don't be watching Palace and Forest a lot. So my assessment of them isn't the fairest. I've watched enough to have some form of assessment, but to start comparing them to players is tough. I really watched them all from an individual standpoint. You go to Nali because of the experience and where he's and the level he's been playing at. So I would disagree and to go with Tonali. But that's a limited sample size. Yeah. So that's it. But I already said go get all three. Go get Warren, go get Belieber, and go get Anderson. Just go get all three. Go spend 200 million, 210 on all three, and just sweep for all three of them. Yeah. See, you get it, Barrio. See? You're not a complete fraud. And to be honest, Ancelotti for you, he's more of a manager that lets his players play their ball. The squad would be cold. Imagine Cunha and Bremer and Bruno with the freedom Ancelotti would give. Freedom. Know how much that helps attracting players to Manchester United if we get Ancelotti. Again, do I think that Ancelotti joins Manchester United? No. But you put it out. Someone put out a tweet about it. Was it Ornstein? It was a reliable source who said it was him and someone else. And I was like, I didn't even realize he was a potential option. Do I believe it happens? Nah. Flawless, this is a real life question, but what color do you think I should get my hair? Light blue or light pink? Whichever you like best. I said Ancelotti equals Carrick ball on steroids. I hear it. Tonali isn't that press resistant, and he doesn't like to sit. He wants to be involved. Yeah, that's why you say if we were to get Tonali and another, because we need 2 other midfielders at least. I'm cool with that. Any of the 4. If it's Tonali and Belieber, let's say it's Tonali and Maino. All right. It's Tonali and a Wharton or a Belieber or whatever. You need legs next to Wharton for him to work. Nah, not necessarily. Not if you keep the ball. I think you need the most mobile players. So yeah, go sign him. Go sign a Belieber or Anderson. You're good. That's why I said Belieber and Anderson. But for me, it's all about price point. It's all about price point. Flawless, how much would you need to get paid to wear Leeds, Liverpool, City, and Arsenal kit all in the space of a day? Give me 10 G's. Give me 10 grand. I'll do that for 10 grand. Because that's what? Wait, you say 4? No, let me mark it out. Nah, I need more. Yeah, 10 G's. Yeah, I'll do it for 10. 10 grand. Send me that. No problem. No problem. Just to wear Leeds, Liverpool, City, and Arsenal kit all in the space of a day. Yeah, run at me. 10 grand. I'm with it. So yeah, like we gotta go and get who it is. That's why I'm like all the midfielders come. Grabbing the likes of Camavinga, Ruben Neves, Fabio Ruiz, Tonali, etc. I might sound crazy, but that midfield needs some quality. You're sounding crazy with the names you're coming up with, but you're not sounding crazy in regards to the midfield needing some quality. But Camavinga's a no, Ruiz no, Tonali unlikely, Ruben Neves cool, but yes, we do need midfielders. But I've said just go get the free from the Premier League. Keep saying this. Go get Wharton, go get Belieber, and go get Anderson. Just go get all 3. Combined 200 M's, man. Again, for anyone says they won't be that cheap, so I'd walk away from the deal. That's just my price point. Go get all 3 because we need 3 midfielders. So just go get all 3 and just keep it stepping. Shout out Favorite Football TV. Yes, 100 likes is the target. We're at 74. So let's get up to 100. Have we even hit the subscriber mark either? Let me check this. Because we had another subscriber mark set. Nah, we didn't. So what I'm looking for, people, we're going 90 likes, people. We're going 90 likes. So need 15 more likes, 4 more subscribers. That's just 4 more subscribers, 15 more likes. Literally, I've said this before now. Final couple questions and I'm out. I don't believe anyone's live either. Yeah, Lavia at Chelsea, if he wasn't injury prone, would be a no-brainer for United. I wanted him at Southampton. Thankfully, we didn't get him. Injuries would have killed us. No, I'm a 90s baby. To Adam, I'm a 90s baby. Right, where am I sending you lot? You know what? I'm just going to send you lot to the Man United still. Because I don't think anyone's going live, but let me double check. Let me double check that. Anyone's not going live in like an hour or so. And just send you lot over there. Let me see. Oh, do you don't want me to run some gaming? I can run some pro clubs. Let me know in the chat. If you don't want me to run some gaming, let me know. I'll do it. If not, I'll just call it quits. I can run gaming for like half hour or so. Can I even be bothered? Right. Let me check on my phone who's live. Guilty pleasure artist. So I have one, you know. I'll just say it loud and proud. But yeah, there's not an artist. I'm not a big music listener like that. Like I'm a massive, like big grime head. For those that don't know, that's UK. That's a UK genre. Not so much now, but from like 2003 to like 2015, all I listened to was grime. It was mad. Obviously, like hip hop. But yeah, I don't really have a guilty pleasure artist. Where we at? What was I doing? Yeah, YouTube. That was it. Yeah, you know what? I'm tired, so I'm gonna say no. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, where we at? I'm just seeing who's live right now. Oh, who's gonna be going live? Nobody. So you know what? I'm just gonna send you lot. Yeah, I'm just gonna send you lot to the what's it called then? To the Man Them United podcast. Nah, white girl music, no. There isn't like there's the odd tune that I'd be like, that's a banger. Like I was saying this, was it the other day? I don't know why we're talking about Backstreet Boys, but I was saying, yo, Backstreet Boys got some bangers. Don't ever get misunderstood. Backstreet Boys got some bangers. Now tell me why. Yo, they got bangers, man. Don't ever get misunderstood. But all right, we out. Big love to everyone that's locked in. Is Sai wanted entrance. Yeah, that was it. Because yeah, you got a great nephew. I mean, nephew, you got a great memory. Because Sai was talking about entrances. Yeah. Yeah, they got bangers, but I don't think that's a guilty pleasure to say they got bangers. Yeah, because they do. But hey, big up to you lot. Hope you lot enjoyed the stream. Again, run up the likes. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Don't forget this show. All the other shows you see on the channel are available on all audio platforms, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, etc. Natalie, night to you as well. Great to see you in the chat. Hope you pop up more as well. Actually, let me mod you 1 second. You do that. Even I wasn't even here to gonna be here this long. But I do enjoy these Q&As. I enjoy the regular ones, but the solo ones are good as well. So yeah, right. What have we got coming up tomorrow, people? What have we got coming up tomorrow? Man Them United podcast, 4:30 p.m. UK time. So I'll be talking all things Manchester United right here on the main channel. Then on the extra channel, Sarcasm City TV, we'll be doing the Arsenal versus Chelsea Carabao Cup semi-final second leg on the extra channel. Then I'm back here on the main channel at 11:50 p.m. Sports Q&A. It won't be a solo one. I'll be with the rest of them crooks and delinquents that are here and running around the city, people. So subscribe to Sarcasm City TV Extra as well. Already just mentioned the audio platforms as well. But just keep supporting. That's all I need you lot to do. Please continue to support in any way, shape, or form you can. If you want to support further, check out the membership, people, if you want to support further. Well, yeah. Actually, I should send you lot to the premiere, you know. You know what? Let me premiere a video. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that right now as we speak. Going to premiere a video. Let's Prime put one together. So I'm going to premiere a video with Connor back in Gyökeres. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that right now as we speak. I should have thought of that sooner. All right. So I'm going to do. Let me set this up. Just setting up the premiere as we speak. I'll send you lot there. Right. So make sure on the premiere as well, you lot drop comments on there. It's TJ, Dal, and Connor talking about Gyökeres. Hilarious. Fucking hilarious. So as a premiere, I'm just making sure I set this right. See all the extra stuff we gotta do. All the non-glitz and glamour, man. I'm telling you. I'm gonna send you lot there now. I'm just setting it up. So I got a couple more minutes. I gotta give it 5 minutes to set up and that. Right, that's set up. Copy the link. Right, where we at? We remove that redirect because no one ain't live. So send you lot there in like 5. Hey, big up Daniel G. Appreciate you subbing. Easily listening over there also. Sarcasm City on Spotify. Yes. on Spotify. So if you are, what's it called? If you do want to listen audio only, so maybe you don't want YouTube using up all your data because YouTube be using up all your data. Maybe you're, I don't know, you're driving, you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're going for a walk, you're doing whatever in your house, whatever the case may be. Maybe you just don't want to see my face or see anyone else's face. And you're like, let me just listen to these jokers audio only. So go to Spotify. And when you go to Spotify, follow and 5 stars because it helps. It helps, man. So make sure you do so also. You should have told me this just before. I just set up a redirect already. But I'm going to check them out, though. I've started. I'm going to check out Forza Juve. Make sure you come back. I'm going to check them out. You know what? I'm going to subscribe so I don't forget. Let me do it now. Let me actually do it now. Maybe I'm going to subscribe since you recommended it. Did I put it in a private chat? No. Oh, that's the timing. Hold up. Where are we at? 212 Calcio. But all right. Oh, yeah, it came up still. All right, I'm going to check it out. Something tells me, has Steve ever been on here? Steve's always at these spots. But I'm going to check it out. And it seems they got more than... Yeah. I'm going to check it out. 100%. And I'll definitely redirect to them at a later date because you've been here saying it's a good pod, so I'm going to check it out and see. But yes, please 5-star on the Spotify and all you iPhone users as well. We're also on iTunes, Apple Podcast, or wherever you listen to podcasts as well. I know I do a lot of promotion because it all helps. This is the independent channel, people. So I need all of the assistance I can get from you lot. I'm just waiting for this premiere to start. I don't know why I said it for 320. But hey, we move. Oh, why I did that. This is the premiere right now. 1 second. I'll screen share it. I want to see you lot in the comments and make sure you run up the likes on it as well. See it right here. This is the premiere. Shout out to Prime because he be doing great work. I need to hit the like button on it myself and run up the likes and subscribe. I need to do that in the extra. But yeah, make sure you lot do that. 1 second. Hold up, am I sending you lot over there? Up the likes. So yeah, the extra channel. Real ones, absolute real ones. I can't thank you lot enough for what you lot do, man, for real. Helps all the time. Make sure I hit the like button on it as well. Yeah, it's telling me 60 seconds. I'm gonna wait till the countdown starts and then send you lot over there. Like, listen to Natalie. Continue subbing, guys. Show love for the fire content. Appreciate it. Barrio, my G. Hope you're blessed also. And you lot, make sure you go check out this pod and let me know your thoughts on it as well. That Forza Juve is talking about. Support this crook on screen, he a real G. And support this crook off screen because he a real G too. Big Rems, big up as well, man. All right, people. Is this even started yet? What's going on? Saying it's starting shortly. Premieres on YouTube are slow. Super slow. I need to go get something to eat anyway. I'm hungry. Again. Right, this premiere is going to start, so you lot can all get situated anyway. Right, we out, people. This has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live. Sarcasm City Sports Q&A solo edition live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning